Here we go. Should be going live. Very good. We're back with more Asylum. Last time we left, we'd been creeping around in this actually not abandoned asylum, apparently. We did not bring any kit for the abandoned asylum, so I guess it's probably a good thing that it's not abandoned. Trying to figure out what happened back when we were patients here, and this place is disturbing and creepy, and there's a lot of nope here. Hopefully we can figure out what's going on and get the heck out of Dodge. So last time we were here, we came into here, and there is a man here, probably the doctor we're looking for, but I guess we'll find out. Locked cabinet. This place is a mess. The fact that they're moving in patients already is nonsensical. And the pipes were likely crawling with insects. Ew. Okay, let's not turn those on. Oh, okay. Not looking in that one. Oh, jammed. Okay, sir. Hi. Hello.
Hello? Am I interrupting something?
Who are you?
I'm a former member of the Institute. I came here tonight to look into some docket.
Well, this is highly irregular. Did Julia let you in? I'll need to have a word with her. As you can see, the building is not in a condition for you to go anywhere you please.
No kidding.
Oh, but I'm only going to the allowed areas.
This area is not allowed.
Sorry, my mistake. But would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Look.
I was in the middle of something important, but go ahead.
But I'm not even supposed to be here.
I'm the new director of the Institute, Dr. Ambrose Miller.
Okay.
My purpose here is to honor the vision of my former colleague, Dr. Walter Hanwell.
Don't do that!
Pleased to meet you.
He didn't have such good visions. Topics. Construction works.
Do you know anything about the construction below?
I'm aware of renovation plans that didn't come to fruition. The structure of the building was typical Kurt Bride, since its inception, a style which became dated over time. Mind you, this was true of all mental hospitals of this area. All Kirkbride establishments were forced to change or perish.
Why this whole fascination with the Kirkbride architecture?
Yeah, why about that?
You could say that Walter was a romantic, too attached to the old ways. He erected this building quite late in his lifetime, when the Kirkbride design was already beginning to exhibit its flaws, and he paid a price for it.
What I don't understand is the purpose of digging in the basement.
It makes perfect sense.
Does
That's
it?
typically how the migration of the so-called unit system worked. Underground tunnels.
Okay.
I'm wondering how a network of underground tunnels is so attached to the concept of a unit system.
To begin with, the unit system is a term that didn't catch on. It was meant to convey the notion of units of buildings, concerned with a single aspect for the everyday operation of a mental institute. One building for administrative offices, another for surgical interventions, then male and female infirmaries separated, and so on. The hospital border in Buenos Aires is a good example of such a system of buildings.
Interesting. Process of reopening.
I understand there's an ongoing process of reopening.
You seem to be acquainted with our circumstances.
Yeah.
What's the plan? How long will this last?
Yeah. Good question.
Difficult to estimate.
Why are there already
In addition
patients
to
here?
Cleaning, which will demand a lot of time in itself, there are structural changes planned.
And yet you've got people here.
Considerable investment too. So as you can imagine, would like to accomplish this as soon as possible.
Okay.
Are you familiar with the term Group E?
Yes, that's a therapy thing. Patients were organized into small groups and encouraged to discuss their fears and problems in confidence. In a more controlled environment, they were treated by, what was her name?
Dr. Ebersbaker?
What about Lenny?
Have you seen a patient wandering around?
The one who's cleaning the rooms?
Why
Yes.
is he doing that?
Leonard, I believe.
That's who I mean, yes.
That's forced
Is it
labor.
safe to speak with him?
Certainly. Perfectly safe, otherwise we wouldn't allow him to roam freely. I'm not familiar with his case, though. We are simply continuing with the same treatment he had in the past.
Uh-huh. Okay, what do you know about Crawford?
Does the name Crawford ring a bell?
Not in the least.
Okay.
So, I assume you were acquainted with Walter Hanwell.
Quite so. Walter was a friend. We maintained ample correspondence over the years. Many subjects, both from the field of medicine and life itself, were our common interest. Many times I toyed with the idea of coming here to work with him. Alas, fate had a different plan for us.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
Well, the circumstances you're obviously familiar with. I was finally prepping myself for a greatly belated visit when all of a sudden the Institute shut down.
Yeah.
Walter had been a friend in writing for many years, yet regrettably I never got to know him in person.
Okay. So why? Why the
Why did
shutdown?
Hanwell shut down all of a sudden?
That's not a topic we are discussing here,
Oh.
as you can imagine.
Okay.
I'm interested in learning the truth.
Truth these days is a social construct.
What?
Oh, come on. A fact is still a fact, and there must be a reason why this place closed doors.
Mismanagement. Hanwell got too careless. He trusted the wrong people.
But
That is all I'm saying on this topic.
Ooh, okay. So you definitely know more, don't you? You absolutely know more. I do not know how we're gonna get it out of him, though. Yeah, he very smells.
I'm looking for information on a patient called Bertrand.
Bertrand is one from the old group, right?
Yep.
I believe so. I've seen footage of him in the therapy room.
Footage? Intriguing. I'll have to take a look at that. But yes, of course he sounds familiar. He's here tonight.
What?
What do you mean, here? Physically?
Physically? What are you, a ghost hunter?
No.
Of course, in flesh and blood. He's one of the patients being relocated.
This is an incredible development. Where can I see him?
I don't have such details. All I know is that he's in the same cell where he used to be.
Isn't that Boakes? Doesn't he do, like, a similar voice for that in, The Lost Crown? Because the voice and the tonation sounds familiar. I think that might be Boakes.
Sorry, where was Bertrand's cell?
As I told you, I don't know the exact cell number, only it's the same one where he used to be.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, that is very interesting. So Bertrand is here. Of course, why would I ask if he's here when we were just told he was
Thank you
here?
for your time, Dr. Miller.
We're literally just told he's here. Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Oh. Influence of Ambrose Miller. Another notable chapter in the Chronicle of Hanwell Mental Institute involves the cordial relationship that developed between Walter Hanwell and Dr. Ambrose Miller, a renowned chemist researching experimental drugs. Dr. Miller first achieved widespread fame overseas due to his involvement in the standardization of clinical drug trials, including the use of placebo-controlled and double-blind tests. Regrettably, Dr. Miller's accolades came to an abrupt halt after the devastating thalidomide tragedy in which thousands of babies were born with malformed limbs as the results of their mothers making indiscriminate and unsupervised use of the drug to treat nausea during their pregnancies. Oh, that's not a small fuck up. That's not a small fuck up at all. That's a lose your license fuck up. It's been said that Dr. Miller's insistence on demonstrating drug efficiency with no regard for safety played a significant role in this dark chapter of modern medicine, since his insistence that patients adopt use of thalidomide has been recorded in multiple testimonies. Look, if you're having nausea while you're pregnant, some ginger tea. There you go. And I'm not saying this as like an alt medicine nut. It's actually something that is very well researched and is actually fairly common for doctors to suggest in this day and age. Do not do experimental drugs, people! Yike! Following the shameful debacle, Dr. Miller shied away from the public eye and became a recluse, maintaining communication with only a handful of select colleagues. It was during this quieter phase in his career that he began to exchange a feverish stream of missives with Dr. Hanwell. No one knows the exact nature of their ardent debates. It was established by acquainted sources that Dr. Miller was fascinated by the ambitious goals of his colleague, as well as the luxuriously equipped laboratory in his institute, but it is also rumored that these professionals shared a passion for the non-secular side of medicine. More recently, Dr. Miller emerged from his seclusion and, during an interview, expressed interest in becoming a staff member at Hanwell Mental Institute. Great. That's fabulous. Who wouldn't want this fuck up running a frickin' mental institution? Just what these patients need. Somebody giving them experimental bullshit. What the absolute... Okay. No more looking at the art. Jesus. That is a fuck up of shocking proportions. Lenny, my man.
Lenny, I've been in the basement. You were right.
Really?
Yes, I was there before. And you too. I had this memory. We were working together in some kind of construction project. What were we doing down there?
I don't recall. Everything is so fuzzy.
Lenny, you have to make an effort. This is important for our sakes.
Don't badger
I
Lenny.
don't want to, please. I don't want to
He's
remember.
had enough tough time as it
hurts.
is.
Okay, don't worry, Lenny. Let's try something else.
Okay.
It's incredible, but Bertrand, another patient from that time, like you and me, is here too. Don't you feel like this is all a strange coincidence?
I couldn't say. We all belong here. It's not a surprise to me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. You know anything about the
The
shutdown?
Institute was shut down under strange circumstances, but I don't recall much about that period.
Me neither. We were in pain by then.
What is this about pain?
It was the pain that led to the shutdown. Down below.
Huh.
Is there anything else you can tell me about this?
No.
Okay.
I'm-
So he really does not want to talk about that. How about Dr. Miller?
Is there anything else you can tell me about?
Okay. Nope.
No.
Crawford?
Are you familiar with the name Crawford?
Yeah, really bad trauma.
Right. Crawford. He was in our group with Dr. Ann.
Wait, what?
He made many
Right, yes,
jokes.
that's right. He's,
So funny. I laughed a lot with him. But he also had a scary look on his face. Sometimes he just went crazy.
Do you know what happened to him?
No. One day, he just disappeared.
Oh. Well, that's not good.
Did you ever meet the former director of the Institute, Walter Hanwell?
I'm not sure. I saw many people walking around in the Institute in the past, but no one ever told me who Hanwell was.
I see. Thank you.
Okay. Do you know where anything
I've
about
learned that Bertrand,
Bertrand's
a
cell
former
here?
patient of the Institute like you and me, is here, and I'm gonna pay him a visit.
I hope he's all right.
I hope so too, Lenny. We both need answers.
Alright, thanks,
I should
Lenny.
be on my way, Lenny. Stay safe.
Alright, Lenny. I'm guessing I can't get past him until I do something else, so... Ow. Those are some pretty windows, I will say that. I guess there's only one option, and that is to... Oh, that's the toilet. To seek out Bertrand's cell. Yeah. Right. I don't think we've encountered anything that has told us where patients are actually sitting, or actually are, unfortunately. Well, maybe we can find something. Guess we'll see. The cafeteria. Ooh, what's this? Oh. I don't think I read this one, did I? Or did I? Adhering to the Kirkbride principle. For most of its existence, the Hanwell Mental Institute adhered to the Kirkbride plan, with 2 long wings extending to the west and east for male and female patients respectively. The Kirkbride plan was a building-as-cure model for mental hospitals, focusing on healing mental illness through layout design and a strategic staffing hierarchy. Oh, they were so trying to summon Cthulhu. Similar institutes built using this plan exhibited varied architectural styles, but the majority of the familiar Batwing arrangement. This consisted of sections of rooms branching off from a central structure, allowing each area in the building to benefit from exposure to natural light and proper air circulation. Well, that doesn't sound bad. Before the Kirkbride plan, the mentally ill were kept in regular houses or prisons, without appropriate facilities, or were concealed in public buildings. Yeah, it was ugly. It was real ugly. Thomas Story Kirkbride, the psychiatrist who designed the Kirkbride plan, believed the layout of mental hospital buildings was of prime relevance to patient treatment. Various patient distribution criteria were applied within each establishment, such as the separation of high-risk patients from lower-risk ones. Kirkbride emphasized to psychiatric professionals the importance of keeping patients busy with tasks since it benefited their mental health and also helped with the maintenance of the grand buildings. Their tasks shouldn't be, like, labor, though. Unless you're paying them. Because then that's a problem. Just saying. You know, like... Okay. So the men are on this side. Wait, no, that's the... Ahem! I don't think... no. I don't suppose... I can't look at those. Damn it. Would have been nice if, like, if I could find which cell the poor guy's in. Neither of those look like they're occupied. Okay. About this one also. Oh. It's... Oh, it's locked! Titties! I mean... What's-his-face had keys. Bruno, the rent-a-cop. But how do we get the keys from him? That is the real question. Oh, rent-a-cop's not here. Rent-a-cop put the keys back. Very nice. Well, if he's not at his station, that's not my problem. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, is that not the right... It's gotta be the right key, right? Key ring. Yeah, but... Okay. Keys. There we go. There's Bertrand. Wow. Cozy. This is... Yeah. This is awful. Bertrand. There he was, but seemingly in a state of catatonia or trance. I wonder if he'd be of any help. How do I... Okay. Oh! That's a red crayon. We have a red crayon. What? Okay. Another vision, but with a clear sense of purpose. This patient, Bertrand, had seen something of major importance, which he absentmindedly attempted to draw on the floor. But what? Had I also seen it? Would you like a crayon, Bertrand? I got a crayon! Yeah? Please don't eat it. It's not good for you. I mean, it won't kill you, but you still shouldn't eat it. Just saying. Why does it give me... It gives me a... It gives me a thing now, a microphone. But still... Oh, okay. No. Oh. Why does he need the music box? Wait. No, he's not the guy who was in the cafeteria, was he? That guy had hair, didn't he? So what... Why do I need a music box? I mean, clearly I do. Oh, it was! I didn't see that. I was too focused on... Oh. Okay, yet he'd clearly seen something linked to my visions, and who was the man with him who had swallowed that wind-up key for the music box? Oh no, I'm gonna have to go to the morgue, aren't I? That's what he ate. Okay, I couldn't tell that that was a music box. Oh. Oh no. I don't want to go to the morgue. I didn't like it there the first time. Okay, so the music box... Wait, what? The music box was in here. Where's it gone? Oh no. No, where's the music box? Bruno? Oh, wait. He added more. Okay. So, flipping Mozart here next to me somehow broke out of his cell and ran upstairs. He spent a fair amount of time trashing the cafeteria. However, this random guy, yeah, that's how bizarre this place is, helped me calm him down. Whatever, I'll take it. At least I can get some rest before the next rounds. Ugh, the pounding is more than I can take now. It feels like it's my own head hitting that door. Screw it, I'll give him the music box again. Uh-huh. Oh. I'm sure nothing bad could possibly happen when I try to do this. Okay, so... Nursery rhyme. Merchants seem to react to a nursery rhyme from the music box. Perhaps to be able to... Okay. Wrong button. No. This is going to go horribly. I think it's this guy. Hello, friends? Can I borrow your music box, please? Okay, I've got to deal with him somehow. I guess shivving him won't... How do I deal with him? I have absolutely no idea how I'm supposed to... How I'm supposed to... Oh no. What do I do? I don't have... Oh no, this could be a problem. I have no clue what I'm supposed to do. I mean, he likes music that calms him down. But I don't know... I don't know if there's... Yeah, I know. Yeah, there was a toy guitar that was in his cell, but I don't know where it is. For all I know, it's still in his cell. Cabinet I know is empty. Jammed. Okay. I don't... Great. I have no idea what to do. I am officially confused. Hey, anybody? I mean, the key is probably up in the morgue. If I had to hazard a guess. Yeah. Possibly choked on it, I don't know. Not really sure what was going on there. But I can try the morgue and see if I find anything of use. Yay. Absolutely what I want. So I don't have the records anymore. So I don't know if I can even use the record player. Maybe Julie knows something? Probably mad at me for going upstairs again. Hey, Julia. I am.
Sorry to bother you again, Julia. I need to find a music box.
You seem to need the strangest things.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
It's complicated research.
Sure.
Well,
Well, what?
do you know anything about a music box?
No, I've no idea. Ask Bruno.
So, I'm looking for both a music box and its wind-up key.
You're growing stranger by the minute. What's the real purpose of your visit?
It's fine.
I don't know who the
Forget
cellmate
I
was.
said anything.
Um,
That's all for now. I'll be back.
she probably wishes you would not be back, dude. Like, this place is a weird enough place to freaking work in to begin with. Now she's got you snooping around, being all weird and shit. Push. Uh-huh. Locked. Do I have a key for the shed? No, I don't think I do. This doesn't have a thing. Walking. Well, we're going upstairs. Eventually I'm gonna run into Bruno and I'm just gonna see how he has keys and he's gonna fucking lose his mind. Again. That's the museum. Maybe Lenny knew something about Bruno's Bertrand's cellmate. I don't know. Oh, no more Lenny. Lenny's gone again. Okay. Hello? Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, crap. I don't know what it... Oh, thank God! Let's just do a nice little save. Okay. We are in... I don't know where we are. Oh. Oh. Papers. Exhausted and disappointed by the last session, I decided to take a walk outside in the yard to clear my mind. It was a sunny afternoon, more peaceful than usual, with patients aimlessly wandering on the grass, all of them lost in their own absent-minded business. A soothing ambiance, if a bit eerie, which helped calm my nerves. Among those patients seemingly enjoying the blissful yet rare moment was Leonard, who was more talkative than usual with his peers, clearly influenced by the same kind of haunting aura that I felt in the air. There's something about him that makes me even more irate about the regressions in my group. Leonard was so close to being discharged from the Institute. As I approached him in hopes of having a more open conversation than our therapy sessions usually afforded, a striking detail that I had missed earlier, thanks to the duller lighting in the therapy room, stopped me in my tracks. There was a notable rash across his ankle, running from his right foot up to the bottom of his gown. Leonard seemed to have repeatedly scratched himself, and quite recently too, judging by the shiny red spots sprinkled across his skin. Puzzled about this, I motioned to get my patient's attention, but noticed yet another curious aspect of his appearance. His gown was overly dirty, although this fact by itself was irritatingly usual by now. However, it wasn't just dirt, but some sort of splotches of organic matter, as if Leonard had rubbed himself against a moldy wall. My initial guess was that he simply laid down on the grassy grounds of the yard to have some rest, but there was something about the texture of those stains that still intrigued me. They had a certain glittering nature to them, like a trail a slug would leave, and the color wasn't quite green either, as is reminiscent of grass, but a shade similar to turquoise. I took Leonard to my office so I could ask him a few questions in private. The organic stuff that I obtained from Leonard's gown has proven to be more bewildering than I imagined. It is of fungoid origin, as expected, yet seems to be exceedingly rare. While this is far from my area of expertise, there's no question the sample is something unique. Its properties indicate that it can only thrive in warm and humid environments, which are unlike the conditions in our region. We are blessed with dry weather throughout the year. However, that means this mold, fungus, is from some kind of deep undergrowth, and somehow Leonard had gotten close to it. I left the cotton swab impregnated with the stuff next to one of those lab rats. Evidence dictates that the presence of this material caused a visible rash on Leonard's body, so a mere small quantity should produce a marked change in such a little critter. I mean, I wouldn't bet on it. Rats are extremely resilient, but, well, something happened to the rat. I can't quite put my finger on what that is, but the rat is behaving differently. No visible physical alterations of note, but something's not the same. Could it be? Is it carcinogenic? A number of mold species produce toxins that can cause various health problems, the worst of which can ultimately include liver and lung cancer, as well as invasive diseases, especially in small children, the elderly, and people with weak immune systems. The most toxic mold known to date is thought to be black mold, or Stachybotrys chartarum, which can cause general respiratory problems, especially if one has asthma or allergies, and may be linked to lung cancer, but none of this applies to our case. Moreover, some poisonous mushrooms are known to cause organ failure, but none have been proven to be invasive to this extent. There's the death caps, and the rather romantically named destroying angels. In the realm of plants, there's also, of course, the Atropa belladonna, but that's basically poison. It doesn't stimulate a malignant growth. While some species of mushrooms contain naturally produced carcinogens, these exist only in minute amounts and cannot directly cause cancer. And yet there are peer-reviewed records of the unusual Ophicordyceps unilateralis, which is a pathogenic fungus, although it only attacks insects. It's parasitic indeed and did something to the rat, but no, that's impossible. There are no records of such a thing anywhere in the world. If what I suspect is true, the carcinoma has an effect akin to hallucinogen drug, and if Leonard came close to it, maybe the rest? Oh my god. Okay, that was a lot. That was a real lot, but very interesting. What is going on in this place? Hey, now. That's the guy, Hodgson. That's the guy from who swallowed the key. Cell 102A. Yeah. Profile. William Hodgson is a robust man with rugged facial features. Half of his face is covered in severe burn scars. He fell victim to an intense fire as a child as a result of being neglected by his parents. Ever since that event, Hodgson has experienced acute panic attacks whenever the subject of fire surfaces in any given conversation, an inevitable occurrence that has resulted in psychogenic, non-epileptic seizures and uncontrollable crying. Such reactions are in stark contrast with his imposing looks, yet Hodgson has unfortunately become a slave to his irrational fear. However, this patient can be equally pacifistic and mellow, routinely obeying orders and staying out of trouble. Specialists have determined his condition is reserved. While he shows promise, he is slow and exhibits difficulty reasoning and learning, far more than his peers. Hodgson is lucky to have a formidable voice that commands a sense of respect, which has fooled high-risk patients who would otherwise have taken advantage of him. Of his neglect by his parents, that probably made it harder for him to... Leonard Huntings. Ouch! Poor Lenny! Oh, I don't want to look at that anymore. Oh, poor Lenny. Got a scale, some stairs. Okay. Oh, what is going on over here? Rehabilitation sessions, morning report. A number of patients exhibited injuries of varying severity and unknown origin. It is recommended that they continue with a more extensive round of rehabilitation sessions to avoid a worsening condition. As usual, we will continue with the sessions sorted by cell number. Cell 101A. Patient is well, no special care needed. Cell 102A. Cellmates Bertrand and LaRoche and William Hodgson presented a marked deterioration in their condition. LaRoche is growing increasingly tense, and Nurse Marion noticed a number of bruises on his body. New episodes in which he falls into a sort of catatonic state, unable to respond to stimulations. Hodgson is similarly more on edge than usual and presented serious burns on his chest that no one could explain. We recommend strict supervision. Cell 105A. We detected another fracture in Leonard's ankle. None of the staff can explain how this happened. They are aware of his osteogenesis, and extreme care was already enforced. 2 sessions each day are recommended. Noon report. Cell 102A. Cellmates had some kind of quarrel over a musical box that LaRoche enjoyed but made Hodgson nervous, as described by Marion. In the struggle, Hodgson retrieved the spring from the device and immediately swallowed it. The patient was immediately taken to the operating room, but surgeons deemed too dangerous to perform the excursion in his current condition. High blood pressure must be managed before administering anesthesia. Cell 102A. Hodgson died of a heart attack during his session. Nothing could be done to lower his pressure. Before passing away, the specialist reported a heart rate so high the chest had been visibly throbbing violently. The deceased has been taken to the morgue. Cell 105A. Crawford has developed chronic asthma. Traces of ash or dirt were found across his body, recommending increased supervision of his daily wanderings. The patient insists to sleep with the lights on, which bothers Leonard. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Well, this is just, yep. Typical. Anything else of interest down here? Oh. I think this must be the surgery room. Oh. Oh boy. Oh! Goody. Yeah, that's what they did before major painkillers. You just bit down. I don't recommend that kind of sedative, huh? Okay. I know somebody who could use a sedative. Darn it. Guess that would be too easy. Oh, there's a lot of these. ASMR stream! Breakthroughs in experimental surgery. It is widely acknowledged that Dr. Hanwell was the architect of many novel medical procedures as he championed technological advancements for treating his patients. A noteworthy example of this was his development of a new automated machine that could extract brain tissue samples quickly and without incisions. Well, that doesn't sound dangerous. According to studies conducted by Hanwell Mental Institute, many patients suffer serious mental illnesses that are caused by brain tumors and must be treated with surgery. I mean, that can happen. I don't know if it's many patients. With a large and unexpected caseload of SMI patients, Dr. Hanwell felt the need to devise a system that facilitated the tumor detection process more efficiently than previous methods. In Hanwell's time, the most widely used process for obtaining samples of brain tissue typically required a great deal of time and required 3 to 4 surgeons per patient to perform the craniotomy and extract the tissue. Precious time was also needed to seal the large incision in the cranium. To expedite this procedure, Dr. Hanwell devised the stereotactic transorbital brain biopsy equipment, a wondrous machine capable of extracting a brain tissue sample through an eye socket, thus avoiding the need for craniotomy altogether. Yes, it's basically stabby. And also, like, I just want to point out that stabbing people through an eye socket is also how they did lobotomies. So I question this a little. Strabe. A doctor could simply input the coordinates of the tumor's suspected location. The Strabe could complete a complex stereotactic procedure using a sample extraction needle attached to a movable arc. Yet you would be at risk of hitting the frontal lobe if you weren't careful. This queer invention led to controversy. Some scientists and surgeons believed that using such a machine would increase the possibility of brain hemorrhage, as its accuracy was questionable. Dr. Hanwell dismissed these opinions as uninformed, stating that the targeting mechanism machine was based on the most detailed brain atlas at the time, and that the Strabe was manufactured by the most trusted and reputable professions. How many people did you turn into carrots, my dude? How many? Something about this place sent a shiver down my spine. There was hidden dread of the air, things and parts of the freakish mechanical apparatus reigning over the room. Yeah. Who doesn't love that? Ooh, syringe. Oh, hey, microscope. Maybe I can, like, fill the syringe with some stuff. Unused in newer condition, the rest of the items here piqued my interest. The label said hydrochloric acid. I nearly returned to the shelf, but decided to keep it around. For now. Okay. But maybe I can get some sedative or something? So I can sedate the patient there? Oh. Look, I'm just trying to figure out what it wants me to do. Ancient Greek drawing. Interesting. Test tubes. I am really concerned about what I'm gonna have to potentially do in this room. Like, really, really concerned. This place sometimes, though. Locked. Or won't budge. Won't budge. Oh. 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 Right, they did, I think, water therapy here, which, don't do that. Not the way they did it then. Mistreatment of patients in renowned hospital? Several nurses prefer to remain anonymous, have filed further complaints about the egregious abuse of patients by authorities at Hanwell Mental Institute. This has led to a tense atmosphere of quarreling and accusations among employees inside a once respectable institution. Law enforcement officials, surprised at the situation, spent several hours yesterday evening searching the mental hospital. While no evidence of wrongdoing was found, they provided details during a press conference about the rapidly decaying state of the building and expressed concerns for the safety of patients. Injuries exhibited by allegedly mistreated patients could not be attributed to a particular source. Wounds ranged from severe bruises and cuts to violent fractures, and in the worst case, searing burn marks. Family members of the patients and employees demanded a more severe intervention by the state authorities. Dr. Hanwell, whose disinterest in discussing these grave allegations with the media borders on offensive, did not respond to our inquiries, tarnishing his public image beyond repair. Welp. Oh. Is this even open? Oh, it does. Oh, I'm gonna have to check the map. I don't know where we are. Map. Intersection 2A. Female hospital is here. Male hospital is there. Where am I even going? And why? What am I doing? Does anybody know? Ugh. Yeah, I know the morgue is a ways back. Oh my goodness. Okay. I want to go see if I can take some of that sedative, though. Like, oh my god, this is starting to overwhelm me a little. There's a lot of building here. Because I need to do something about that patient if I'm gonna get that music box. No. I've got a syringe. One that was not, like, wrapped in anything. So, you know. It might be made of tetanus, but gotta figure something out. What's in this one? Where was it? I don't remember. Was it in this one? Yeah. Can I have some sedative, please? Sedative? Oh, I can! There we go. Right? Did that... Wait. No? Why? I can get the sedative. Why can't I take it? No. What do I do? Ah, there we go. I hit the wrong button. Yes, okay. Okay, that seems like it should help us at least with the angry patient. There. Poor fella. find random syringe, which may or may not be clean. Load up with a certain amount of a liquid from a bottle with a sticky note that says sedative on it. Then inject psychiatric patients with it. Follow this plan. Look, okay, at least it's not getting a piece of pizza out of the garbage, duct taping it to a... luring out a cat, duct taping a cell phone to the cat, and using it to spy on someone's conversation. This at least makes some sense. And yes, oh wait, I think I went the wrong way. If anyone watching this is wondering, that is absolutely, or did I? That is absolutely 100% a thing that we have experienced in an adventure game. It was awful. Like, it made no sense. It's so weird. Yeah, I mean, this is dangerous, but at least it makes sense. I mean, honestly, the poor guy's probably gonna have, like, the building fall on him anyway. This place should not have patients in it. It's a lab. That is also the lab. That's the toilet. I think... I think this is the morgue. Oh. Okay, so looking at, I need to find his body. Bertrand's cellmate was someone called Hodgkin, who has passed away in tragic circumstances. Do I need to find his body, or just, surely his body wouldn't still be here, like in any real sense, because it would have, like, okay. Because, like, it wouldn't have lasted long enough, right? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. No, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Oh! Oh no, this is horrible! But... Oh! There shouldn't really be much in here besides, like, a skeleton at this point. Why are we doing this? I hate my life. Yeah. Gather strength. We Oh, don't rotted goo. Really? Did you have to put it that way? Okay, how do I actually get him to open the bag though? Thank you. Oh, I don't wanna. Oh! Why is he in such good condition? No! No! What the fuck? Okay. Well, I do happen to have... Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no. What are we doing? What are we doing with our life? No, don't, oh my god, don't stick your fingers in there! Looks like he's about to come alive and bite them off. Don't do that. Oh. Sir? Wait a minute. Why am I making a Y incision? That's a ah! Oh, no! No! Oh, Oh my god, I think this might be worse than that time in Resident Evil when I had to stick my hand down a dead cop's throat. And that wasn't fun. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's too squidgy. No. Stop just poking around in there like that. Why are you fondling his intestines for? Oh my god. Ah! See? Didn't I just say? Oh, fuck. Everything. Can we close this up? Can we, please? No? Great. Oh, a drain. It's fallen in the drain. I don't have any clue where that drain goes. Can I wash my hands? Damn it. Oh, so I just got ancient corp goop all over my hand now? No, I don't like this. That's terrible. Oh, that's gross. Let me save. Because I don't want to ever have to do that again. Well, I have lots of words, and they're pretty much all, yuck, why me? Maybe the drain came out in the courtyard down there. So I'm gonna check. Wait, Dr. Handwell. Wait, what? What? Okay. It didn't give me a thing to try the keys, I don't think. Plus it, yeah. I can look. Wrong button, please. Yeah, I thought so. I just... One sec, need to clear my nose. Maybe you should feed the dog. Oh man. Doesn't get much grosser than this. Wow. It probably could get... I don't want it to get grosser than this. Let's just continue on and hope none of that ever happens again. Okay, I need... Or is this place getting creepier? Wait. Where am I? I thought... Okay. I want to go to the courtyard, though. Nice, clean family entertainment is not... That's not words I would use for this game. Unless your family's even more fucked up than mine is, and well, that's not... I don't recommend it. Okay, so let's see now. Are there any signs of where the key could have come out? Okay. Like, I know there's this, God, it was the first Silent Hill, I think it was, where you have to get this key and it goes down into the, like, schoolyard of the elementary school or something like that. Okay, it doesn't seem to be here. I have no idea then where the drains would lead. Oh, am I gonna have to go? I'm gonna have to go into the basement, aren't I? Probably. Well, since we're here, we could stop by and. Is it above the laundry? Maybe, but it's also a possibility it went all the way down to the basement. I'll check the laundry on the way back, and if not, well, we're back in the lower nope zone then. Though honestly, this whole place is nope. There is no section of this that isn't nope. Nope, 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 nope. Indeed. Actually, I'm down here in the basement so I can check while I'm in here. Okay, Rent-A-Cop is still not back. Hello, sir. I have a present for you. Okay. How do I give him the sedative? I have a sedative for him. No? Okay. Rumors. Right? I have a jar with acid and a syringe with sedative. And I can't open his door and give him a sedative. So that's great. There goes that idea. Yeah. Okay, but first, I actually have to use the bathroom. It's getting suddenly urgent, so I'm gonna just go do that real quick. Okay. There we go. Much better. And away we go. Yeah. That is this room here. Good to know. Again. Flowing water. Oh ho. Aha! Okay. I suspect this is where we'll find the key then. Oh, we're gonna have so many diseases by the time we're done. It's always sewers in horror games. It's just a thing. People always do it. I wish they wouldn't. Oh no. Possibly related to water pressure. Greenhouse, hydrotherapy, sewers, balcony. Seems to indicate the water level left in what I assumed was a septic tank. Valve. Okay. Oh no. It was not bad enough that I was sticking my hand in a corpse and wiggling it around like a fucking weird-ass puppeteer. Now I gotta come here in the sewer. Poke around here too? Great. Absolutely fabulous. This valve? Okay. What did that do? Did that do anything? Oh. Okay. It seems to have done something. Yeah, some sort of pressure drop. What does that mean, though? There is now less water. And what I assume was a septic tank. I don't know what this means. I honestly have no clue what this is supposed to indicate. And the other valves, they could be anywhere. I don't think they're... Though, I mean, I guess, realistically, they must be... Yeah, so we got the sewers. We need the greenhouse, the balcony, and I think this is supposed to be hydrotherapy or something. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Okay. Well. It seems we've got a lot of... Oh god, not the cat. Why? Why is this here? Why? Okay. The fact that it sort of have these freezes when you go through into another area is it's not good, guys. Although that actually, to be fair, that could be my computer. I fully admit this thing is a potato, and it's a pretty ancient potato. While we're at it, it's not a young potato. It is the potato at the bottom of the bag that has grown too many eyes. It's that potato. Let's see. Look at the map here. Second floor, visiting room, library, game room, therapy room, laundry. Therapy room is not hydrotherapy, though. Gallery. Oh, I think I need to go up. Yeah. Up we go. Just don't make me go into the morgue and stick my hand in more corpses and I'll be okay, I think. Okay, let's see. Those are the operating rooms. This is a bath. It doesn't say external hallway. Oh, man. Rehabilitation. Oh, wait. I think hydrotherapy. I think that might be... Guys. Guys. There's a way to spell that. you seem to be spelling it wrong every time. Okay. No, I need to go the other way. Away we go. I do appreciate the fact that, like, now that I've got the keys, he jingles as he walks. Like, that is good. It's a nice little attention to detail. I think, yep, here's hydrotherapy. Okay. Aha! Aha ha ha ha. Okay. There we go. There's another one. Not sure why this... Oh. Thanks for reminding me. Wait, no? What? There we go. Click in the right spot. I have no idea where either the greenhouse or the balcony would be. There's a map. Back this way, I think. Yeah. And I guess the balcony's probably, what, like, up high? Maybe. There's a solarium in the hallway there. Yeah, I did find a passage that was open to the sky. I can try it. I can certainly give it a look-see. Oh boy. This is quite a big place. Roof below is visible from this spot. Okay. I went through here. Well, now. Now, I would expect the greenhouse to be, you know, downward somewhere. With it, you know, being a greenhouse. I suppose theoretically it could be on the top of the building, for all I know. Oh. Huh. Pipes. Yeah. Because, I mean, not a lot of people built their greenhouses, like, on roofs at this point, right? I'm in the foyer. I guess I need to find a greenhouse. Let's see what the map has to say. If I can... There it is. There we go. And Julia can be annoyed at me again. Alright, let's find a map. There's one. I think that may be the greenhouse ahead. It's gallery, but... Wait, no, that's the courtyard. What? So there's this gallery that was there, but that's not really a greenhouse. It's a shed. Kitchen. I don't see a greenhouse mentioned. Huh. Drain the septic tank. Okay. Okay. Guess I need to find this greenhouse then. You wouldn't think that would be too hard to find. You know. They're not usually something you can hide very easily, at least. We've got this place here. All of its disturbing art and stuff. Okay. Okay. Of all the things I thought I'd be trying to find in this game, I don't think a greenhouse really crossed my mind. I guess we're going up further. I guess we're not going up further. Oh no. But there's no greenhouse here. What? Solarium? Maybe? I mean, that thus should be like here, I think. But it doesn't look like any kind of greenhouse. Oh, insect repellent. Yeah. It's not looking so good in here. Yeah, yeah. Huh. Huh. I'm not sure what to do. Okay. I can't reach it from here. Okay. Okay, I'm getting some water. Maybe... I know. If we can get the water to clean, that's nice. But... Okay. Oh. Okay, it did actually... Okay. Now the question is, where'd that go? Did it go into the sewer, or did it go elsewhere? Wonderful. Wow, you're quick with that, aren't you? Lenny, I really need you to move your freaking cart, dude. Well, I guess we go and see if it, like, popped out anywhere we can actually reach it. Or if we still gotta finish emptying the septic tank. Oh. I certainly don't see it in here. Yep, door's still shut, and I don't know where the heck the greenhouse is. I have no idea. Where did you guys put the greenhouse? I need to... Come on. Oh! Oh! It's letting me out onto the grounds. Okay. Ominous rock was still there as an agent. We're surrounding it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Is there a point? Why let me out here if there's nothing I can do? Game. I don't understand. No. I want to guys just go home? Why don't we just go home? Ah, sounds good. What do you mean in case you need to run away? We should totally run away. God damn it. Julia, hey, you wouldn't happen to know where the greenhouse is in this place, would you?
Sorry to bother you again, Julia. I have nothing else to say about this.
Fine by me. If that's all, I'll get back to work.
No.
I've been learning about the early history of this institute. Quite unpleasant things.
Yes, apparently it was a troubled time back then. There was some kind of situation going on between the employees and directors. Disagreements, I think, which devolved into a sort of debacle. It was all over the news back then.
Maybe it had something to do with the alleged abuse of patients.
Abuse? Nah.
What?
But I couldn't say either since I'm new here.
So what do you
I do
mean,
believe
nah?
those were wild rumors, though. Nothing was ever confirmed, and it could have been that staff members who were displeased with the management had spread lies to the newspapers. Underpaid people can get angry.
Oh,
That doesn't mean what they were alleging was a blatant lie either.
Well, the truth can be subjective. An act that may feel deeply outrageous to you, for example, if I pinch your arm on a whim because your questions are annoying me, may seem like only a mild reprimand to me. Perspectives do matter.
Well, I believe the truth is definite, and how we may feel about it has no relevance. We must be able to discern the facts from the fabrications.
mm-hmm.
Facts can be elusive these days, especially when you involve the media. But enough of this.
In any case, the institute was shut down.
Well, many other hospitals for the insane have faced similar fates. Bad
Yeah.
management, if you ask me.
No, actually, it's because a lot of the treatments were actually just fucking abuse.
I'm done for now.
That's why they were closed down. And for anyone who thinks that, you know, oh, see, they closed down, they cared about the patients. No, I got bad news for you. Most of the patients, if they didn't have family to come pick them up, they were just left. The place is closed down and nobody did anything to help the patients. They just left them basically by the side of the road. So, you know. Just, you know, thought I'd mention. Okay, I'm genuinely at a loss at this point. Because there is no greenhouse that I can find. There's a courtyard, yes. But there's no greenhouse. I don't quite understand. I don't quite know where to go. Just trying to think of where we've been, if any of that is of use. I still also don't know how to actually get the music box from the guy. I have a sedative, but I've not encountered any other thing of use. I If I could just find the greenhouse, but like, I can't. How do I do this? Bruno, why'd you have to give him the music box snap back? I need that. I need it, and you've made my life harder. Doesn't seem to have done much. Okay, well, I genuinely am stuck here. Sir? Hi. Oh! Really? Okay. No. Don't do that. Woo! Okay. Okay. Oh boy, that felt a little mean. Uh-huh. No. No, not that. Thank you. Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, this is the worst. This is... Oh. Sorry, fella. I'm sorry. Music box. Okay, I got the music box. Okay, I'm good. Okay. I hope we locked that behind us. Okay, so, music box, we got it. Uh-huh. But, we still need this key. And oh, okay. Well, we gotta start somewhere. Look, honestly, maybe sedating him was good. Maybe what the poor man needs is some sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep in this place, to be honest with you. And, well, sleep deprivation's not great for the brain meats. Maybe Lenny moved his cart. Now that I've done that, I can check. I can certainly hope. Also, what is that guy made out of? Because I'm pretty sure those windows are supposed to be, you know, fairly sturdy glass that isn't very breakable. Specifically so the patients don't hurt themselves by breaking the glass. You know? Yeah, like, it's... Lenny, mate, please, move your cart. Okay, let's see. The key had ended up in this bathroom, I want to say. So where'd it go from there? Go in the sewer, or did it go elsewhere? Because I can't access the rest of the sewer. Like, there's not anything I can do about that right now. Oh yeah, that's the bug spray. Okay, that was the bathroom I think we found it in. Oh boy. I don't know what was directly below it. This I think is the therapy room? Yeah, this is the therapy room. I don't know. I'm honestly at quite the loss. Gotta be honest. Wait a minute. There it is! I'm not gonna question it. I'm not gonna question it. Let's just... We did it. We found it. We got the music box. We got the key. I'm gonna take the W here and move on. Oh my god. Ah. Poor Bertrand. Hi, buddy. Okay. Good news. I have found your music box. I found a lot of stuff, okay? Don't judge. There we go. Okay. What are you drawing there, buddy? How are you drawing that so fast? What the sweet heck is that? Bertrand. There he was, but seemingly in a state of catatonia. Bertrand had drawn a strange pattern on the floor. I felt like I'd seen it before, and while it was a simple drawing, it overwhelmed me with a sense of dread and despair. Okay. Bertrand symbols, huh? I admit I don't feel like that cleared up much. that was not that was oh, okay. Okay, yep. I feel like that wasn't the most concrete answer ever. Psst. What? Lenny? Is that Lenny? Yep, it's Lenny.
Lenny, what are you doing here?
I was cleaning the showers, and I heard something. What were you doing inside that cell?
I saw something very strange. I can't explain it yet. However, a picture is beginning to form in my head, but there's still a lot I don't understand.
Maybe I can help you.
You can? Please tell
Okay,
me
Lenny.
how, Lenny. I'm growing more and more desperate by the minute.
I have a key.
Oh.
I took it a long time ago, before they released us from the Institute, around the time of the event.
A key for what?
Can I trust you?
Oh,
Of
Lenny.
course you can, Lenny. And I trust you as well.
All right. This is the key to Dr. Hawthorne's office.
Ah.
He knew things. There was chaos all around, and nobody saw me when I took the key and locked his office.
Dr. Hawthorne, of course. Ebis Baker mentioned him in one of her recordings. He was quite close to the head director, right?
Yes. He kept secrets inside his office. You should look inside.
Oh,
Thanks, Lenny. This is hugely helpful indeed.
Oh, one more thing. I was never able to enter the head director's office. None of the keys I took while cleaning worked. I think Hawthorne
Yeah, Lenny's
kept
a
that
bro.
key with him.
So Hawthorne's office may lead me to Hanwell's office? Interesting. Well, here we go.
Thanks,
Here's the
Lenny.
key. And good luck.
I mean, Lenny's story is really sad because, as Abersbacher stated, he was basically on the verge of being discharged. He was getting better before they put him to this work and exposed him to whatever they exposed him to. And now he's never been able to leave. That's just really sad. Yeah. That's an awful thing to do. Patients. Oh, Julia's disappeared again. Interesting. Just gonna grab my medication before we crack into this guy's place. God only knows what we're gonna find in here. Be a freaking giant ASMR session, probably. Hi, doggy. What you doing? Cutie pie. You're so cute. I'd set up a dog cam if I thought you'd sit still. Okay. Did I put it on this? Yep. Okay. Here we go. As if to foreshadow hideous revelations awaiting inside, the first drops of rain began to fall when I trespassed into Dr. Hawthorne's office. It seemed like no one had been here in a long, long time. Yeah, it's, what is with the disturbing medieval art? Why were they, is drawn penis against the terms of service? Well, I looked away. Here we go. Confrontation in the psychiatric. No record of the venerable Hanwell Mental Institute would be complete without an account of Dr. Ellis Hawthorne, companion, trusted associate, and loyal confidant of Walter Hanwell. Dr. Hawthorne's abrupt addition to the staff at the esteemed mental hospital was not without its share of controversy. He was an inscrutable character who, to the astonishment of many, quickly joined the highest ranks of the personnel list, skipping over roles held by established and arguably more qualified colleagues in the process. Dr. Hawthorne's accomplishments in the field of mental health are, for a noteworthy physician, meager at best. He rose to a certain level of public regard thanks to his imposing personality and stern countenance rather than distinct achievements, as he had a formidable presence that allowed him to immediately command the attention of everyone in a room simply by entering it. His signature neat black suit, paired with his cold, guileful gaze, inspired equal measures of respect and fear in his peers. Rumors of those who were acquainted with the Institute's founder insinuate that Walter Hanwell's seemingly friendly, almost fatherly demeanor worked against him when it came to achieving his own ardent goals. It is speculated that this is the reason he chose to partner with Dr. Hawthorne, who soon proved to have more manipulative, ruthless ways of managing Hanwell Mental Institute. Over time, the grisly details of Dr. Hawthorne's practices began to surface. Many colleagues were horrified, others who knew him well, less so. Testimonies hold that Hawthorne often engaged in heated quarrels with other staff members at the Institute. Nurses, who chose to remain anonymous, claimed that medical instruments previously thought to be lost would appear scattered around his office. While it's not unusual for a physician to work with dangerous tools such as scissors and scalpels, it is far from common to find them mishandled in an unsterilized environment. Nonetheless, this particular form of misconduct in Dr. Hawthorne's career could not be confirmed and was dismissed as malicious gossip from disgruntled employees. Dubious stories of patients secretly taken to his office late at night have not been verified either. Yeah, did you ask the patients? I bet you didn't. I'm afraid my colleague Anne has elected to take an inferior direction in her career. I try to be open-minded while considering new ideas, but my goodwill doesn't extend so far as resorting to shortcuts when it comes to the advancements of the healing arts. As much as I can fathom the notion of an integral approach, contemplating the impact of our emotions on our behavior, biology is definite. Our physical body reacts to physical impulses. We can spend ages assessing the mind's response to kind words, but ultimately it's the configuration of our phenotypes that matter. One cannot possibly identify a subcortical disorder by means of a conversation. The direct stimulus of cells will always secure the path to success when dealing with an obvious alteration to the brain. Yet Eberspacher insists on her holistic approach, which inevitably dissolves into a waste of time. Our society is crumbling. Swift action is necessary. And in case of this establishment, we are also spending valuable resources which are dwindling every day on her theories. Since I was hired at Hanwell Mental Institute, I've had the good fortune to work with various unique patients, investing a great deal of time in learning about their issues. Many of these are behavioral complications deeply rooted in their minds without a clear solution. Miserable subjects exhibiting a debased attitude couldn't possibly fit in the world of civilized men. Oh, barf. I find value in dedicating efforts to those without real hope, patients unable to produce a single neurotransmission that results in a meaningful stream of thought productive to society. And again, barf. But phony misfits who merely demand attention, the paranoid, the lonely, who mistakenly confuse the cacophony of modern life assaulting our senses each day with actual mental problems. Eberspacher can fritter her hours away as much as she wants. My issue is the money involved. Oh my god, I would smack this man. In the end, our existence is a biological accident. It's the glorious expression of our genetic material that confers meaning to our lives. An only tried and proven way to deal with the ailments of our bodies is via the practice of standard medicine, and thus a shattered brain can only be fixed by physical means. Okay. I hope you died horribly. Fucking hell. Oh, there's a key. Give key. Yes. 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 Very nice. Worry as I am about recording such notes on paper, Walter insisted that we thoroughly document these experiments for the benefits of our research. It's true that the process of writing in a journal allows one to more efficiently collect thoughts and ideas, make sense out of them. However, I'll have to strengthen security measures. To begin with, I've asked the janitorial staff to refrain from cleaning my office. Oh boy, they were up to no good. At first, we tried straightforward questions. What did they see? Could they hear any sounds? How large is the chamber? Yet they seem to have no recollection of the encounter. Next, we follow a set of more specific inquiries. What is the being inhabiting the chamber? Does it look like an animal? Can you describe its shape? Did it move? Nothing worked. Their minds are completely blank, as if that moment was erased from their memories. However, there's no question that whatever happens inside that chamber provokes a severe reaction in them. The procedure is rudimentary, to say the least, but effective. We tie a rope around each patient's waist and push them inside, resisting the temptation to gaze beyond the threshold with all our might. It's hard to tell from our vantage point next to the doorway what transpires in the interior, but we don't sense any movement. Apparently, the patients remain still or are paralyzed even. After a few minutes, we finally pull the rope and haul them out. Bruises are inevitable as they hit the ground, but there's no better way of doing this. They don't react to any stimulation while in that chamber. Walter then uses the device to lock that strange door. He's far more knowledgeable than me on such esoteric matters. We believe what the patients experience is unbearable fear. Our initial guess that they were becoming paralyzed was correct. After all, it's like they shut down in the presence of that blasphemous form before them. The human brain is such a marvelous organ. Even their deeply deranged minds react to protect them when they're in danger. As we drag them out of that ancient room, we can discern an expression of absolute dread on their faces. Insane or not, human emotions are still the same. Yet they return to their old selves shortly afterward as we drive them back upstairs. I now understand what we must do. The goal is to instill fear. Their minds are clearly processing the visual information. The theory is that if we are able to reproduce the conditions of the encounter, we should be able to recover details about it. Even if one patient is unable to describe it all, we could piece together a more accurate picture from multiple recollections. Our current approach is savage. We subject them to extreme situations in the hope of prompting a reaction. I'm not proud of blatantly beating someone like some goon, but the promise of knowledge and purpose concealed in that chamber is too powerful and supersedes my dignity. However, these methods aren't working. They react to pain, they cry and scream, but they don't do anything else. It's not true fear. We are not replicating the conditions well enough. This afternoon I spoke with Abersbacher about the regression she's observing in Group B. Of course, I had to play the fool, but her incessant babbling formed an idea in her mind. For instance, H has pyrophobia. The mere thought of fire or talking about it makes him tremble in fear. H is Hodgson. Ebersbacher recalled an instance during one of her therapy sessions in which a patient casually said something random about firefighters, and H instantly became agitated, tears rolling down his face. Following this revelation, I took him to the boiler room. The incandescent red glow from the incinerators, the shadows flickering on the walls, and the intense heat emanating from every corner in the room caused a wild reaction in him. I proceeded to question him about the encounter, and finally an actual detail emerged. He simply said big, but it's not enough. More stimulation is required. Further efforts have involved more extreme measures. Simply placing the gas burner in front of him provoked a state of shock, not unlike what we surmise occurs within the walls of that room. Poor soul, H can't grasp that an industrial incinerator is far more dangerous than a small laboratory burner, but whom I to judge his emotions? However, that state of fear wouldn't allow me to press on. He didn't respond to any of my inquiries, just kept silently staring at the flame. So I moved the burner closer to his chest. Levering their fears is indeed the key. Managed to obtain much more information from these new sessions than from all our previous efforts. Pictures beginning to form. JC, afraid of the dark. LH, brittle bones. That's Lenny. RB, oh. And BL, denigration. Okay.
This is the next
Oh
subject.
boy.
Yes, we may proceed. Leave it to me. Hello, Leonard. Do you remember me?
Uh-oh.
I'm Dr. Hawthorne.
Poor Lenny.
What do you want?
Well, you may not remember this, but yesterday you went inside a place, a big room. We need to know what happened in there. What did you see?
I don't remember.
You need to make a big effort to remember, Lenny, or unpleasant things may happen.
Oh, no.
was a tunnel, but not ours. Things looked different. The smell, oh, such a bad smell. And then, no.
What happened next?
Oh. Leave poor Lenny
At
alone.
the end of the tunnel, I entered a room. Oh, my head was in pain. So much pain.
Describe that room for me.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to remember.
Describe that room. Now.
It's so large. The walls are strange, with shapes I've never seen, and there's a glow everywhere. And in the center,
What is at the center of the room?
no,
What did you see?
my head is pounding.
Think. Think. Remember.
No, 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 no.
Oh no. Use what?
Must remember, Lenny, for our sakes.
Are they?
What did you see in
Oh.
the room?
Oh no! Please tell me they're not actually breaking his bones.
I'll be off the recorder until he's ready to speak again.
Jesus Christ! What do you even say to that, really? I don't even... What do you... Okay. Yeah, that was really awful. Oh my goodness. So, that was intense, and also my throat's getting a little sore from all the ASMR. So I'm gonna call it here for tonight, and we'll see when I'll be back. I try not to make too many plans because of the illness, but, you know, still, this is, I mean, it's fascinating. I'm enjoying it, but also, some of the stuff this time was very, oh boy, not the best. Really, really not the best. So yeah, I'll hopefully be back soon with more, and maybe it'll be less fucked up, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that front. So, until then, have a good evening.